that, hello to Friday's Gothic 2 livestream. Yeah, where we go on and going to head to the monastery in order to get, well, to become a mage or to join the mage faction. We did good actually the last stream, I want to say episode, which would be wrong, because we actually I got into the combat system, you know, and that is very amazing. I hope I can perform that way. So we are now at 971 gold.
You didn't get that from me.
And we should actually go up to 1,000.
I agree with you completely.
Let's see if we can make that once we arrive. So before we go to the monastery, the plan here obviously is that we did at the end of the last stream, if you've seen it, we defeated one guard and got the there we have it, the parcel of wheat, which we now need to bring to Cypher. So that is then going to be the plan. We are going to go to the mercenaries, and afterwards we are going to head to the monastery. So let's see if we are able to do that. To Cronus Eye. I'm not certain if we got... Let me actually do something. Give me one little second. I should have bought the map, but that wouldn't, you know, wouldn't be good for our purse. Okay, there we are. Okay, I know we are at the wrong location. So that was the wrong way. We head out the other way because I don't know if we this was the first farm we were at right after the tower. And because of that we need to go through the other way. Can actually now directly head right. If there are any enemies around, we are going to take them down. I feel a little bit more confident than the other streaming part. Although I think I already have killed the enemies here. Can I actually, now that I know how to jump? Oh, it's working out. Nice. Looting is very important. Especially the stuff which gets you healed up. Did I ever see anything? No. Alright, good. But that is the wrong way. Hello Kadesh. And hello Meek. Nice that the both of you have joined. Hope you had a wonderful week. Until today. But it is Friday, it is weekend. So that is actually gonna be perfect. Oh. Look at that, a little bit of gold. Okay, is this...
I've heard a thing or two.
Okay, I can orientate again. We are going to the right and then through the other door and then just straight.
In his wisdom did so.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
But Adanos feared for the day in which the beast...
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, he had better shut up.
was the hunter, right? Yes, okay. That's a good point.
Do the work. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
No, Bartok was the...
These
Who was Laris again? I'm sorry that I need to ask again.
I won't tell him a thing from now on. He'd better shut up. That's what I've always said.
Okay, I remember you want someone to replace him before he comes with you. Okay, so... The guy... Ah! Yes, okay, yes, the one who initially...
Keep anything to himself.
I remember now.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
But I don't know what we have to do for him. Okay, we can... I'm going to go there, but I think he's probably gonna... Is he not waiting for us to join a faction? Or
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I'm going to try it out. We have the time.
You really should have known better.
It is weekend, so we have the time.
But the light was a torment for Beliar. All that Inos created.
He has the option to escort you. Okay, that's neat. And he takes you very close to the monastery. I'm sorry.
What my husband thinks.
We can check it out. But I will...
Things like that
We have one more thing to do, Kadesh, and that is actually going to Cypher at the mercenaries.
Hey, you!
These are bad times.
Okay,
Really,
let's
how
go.
interesting.
I cannot leave here until we know more about the missing people,
Who says
or
things
someone
like
else takes over my duties.
He simply talks too much.
About those missing people.
You don't say.
He doesn't see that. We can help him.
Who says
Okay,
things like that?
the missing people quest I have not yet completed.
Everybody knows by now.
That's been known a long time.
Really, how interesting.
Alright, then back to the initial plan. First of all, we are going to go to Cypher, to the mercenaries, and then...
That's not.
Don't know what we still can do about the missing people quest. Maybe I need to check the diary again, the quest log, to actually check that out. What
And
I
so he
have
set
obviously
himself between his
missed
brothers
so far.
in order to reconcile their dispute. And
Simply talks too much.
I wonder... How on earth did you remember Cypher? Because this was the last thing of last stream.
He had better shut up.
And his name, I mean, because you said it. And the fight was so hard that it actually burned into my memories. We are going to do one more thing. I think we are not going to make it, but I'll try to take on the orc. Okay. Okay. Lesson learned. This guy is still too much for us, sadly enough. Lesson learned, we still got a level up for that. Yep. That is when you know nothing about the game. Cute things like that happen. So obviously it's gonna be a little way to the mercenaries, but something which needs to be done. Maybe we even receive a little bit of gold, I don't know. If that would bring us to 1,000, that actually would be absolutely amazing. Otherwise we gotta sell some stuff. What might be, Kadesh, what might be still a good option at one point is actually to learn lockpicking, right? Since, for example, down here we still have these chests.
I know nothing about picking locks.
But this one I've ever seen.
I've got no time for things like that.
Lockpicking is a must. Okay, I assume that at the mercenaries... Oh, quartz and gold. Nice. So 3 gold is missing. I assume that at the mercenaries we are able to learn lockpicking. We still have 15 learning points. So it might be good to invest 5 of them to that. Okay, now I will remember the way. Okay, one more try. I mean, every mob we take down might be good. Oh, I did not block right. Okay, on the contrary, we obviously lost a lot of HP here. Yep. I was for a second very afraid that it might take us down. But we are going to take another shot at this little buddy. So it was... okay. Blocking is the thing I just did wrongly. We are going to do it again one more time. I think I have the timing for the blocking now semi-right. I don't think you can block animal attacks. I think I can. Let's see. Okay, it's not okay. I think you are right, Kadesh. How could I not trust you? Yes, a bow is a valid option. Why ever I have it not equipped. I think, Kadesh... Yes, of course you're right. But now that I know how I can do the fire thingy... Ah, okay, you mean that, okay. But I stink, Kadesh. Okay. On the contrary, we are wrong. The character skill, yep, okay. And since... Okay, this is actually the wrong way we go, right? We are going to save that for later. the landowner. That was the way. There still should be some mobs lurking around. Although, I don't know whether I should engage them. No, four is too many for now. Can pull one by one. Technically, these guys looking like dinosaurs or like reptiles. I give it one try. If it is not going to work out, we are loading and heading the right way. Okay, I'm then gonna try to I don't think you can take one. Okay. We do one try. We are going to try to... Ah, we don't have mana. I should have rested. Okay, now we can safely pull the other one and see. It was a bit lucky, I think, if we can actually pull this dude. Okay, I think I know what you mean, Kadesh. The lurkers are a little bit too hard hitting to take on. Would have been, I guess, a little bit easier if, well, 10 mana would have been 2 fire arrows. But well, fair enough. We killed 1 firefly. Fair enough for now. We might take down... Oh, come on. I mean, experience points, I guess, are worth doing that. Although I'm not that certain if I would be able to actually take down 2 of them at once. Yes, you need to gather every XP point you gain. Okay. So this actually then is a good start. Oh, come on. Okay. So we leave the lurker be, but we took down on the way here 3 of them fireflies. And the last thing after we have healed up is obviously saving the game in order to not lose the progress and already be healed up before going on. Nice food management, you are really getting the hang of this game. And do you know why, Kadesh? Because of your guidance. That you really help out a lot. I know the outcome. We are going to die. But let me actually... Okay. There's a max range to the bow. Okay. If we can take down one by bow, the boars are... There's not a max range to the bow. Why did the arrow then hit and not do any damage? Okay, I'm not going to take on the both of them. The noober you are, the more you miss. The further you are, the more you miss. Okay, do not go inside the forest. Okay. Yes, I didn't want to die here now 20 times on the other end. Maybe there should be still a few bugs around, which we can...
I used to say that myself.
There's a big thingy inside, okay.
I can tell you.
Okay, bugs are... Okay, we go straight to the point then, what we initially want. First of all to Cypher and then to the monastery it is.
You listen to the wrong people.
I couldn't care less.
And nice that you tuned in, David. Nice to have another one in chat from time to time. Very much appreciated.
Charging battery.
I'm sorry for that. Before you give him the pack of wheat, okay? I'll listen carefully. Talk to him about it. Okay. That I can do. There's a funny quest regarding this. All right, cool.
And there's more to believe anymore.
No,
All over again.
I only need to locate him.
You hardly know what to believe these days.
Ah, hello, buddy.
That's really not. How are things?
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp weed back in the colony. Remember?
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp weed with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side, but some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot.
But no, he insisted he knew better. That's no secret. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
What are you going to do about the thief then?
One of these days, I'll catch him puffing away on my weed. And then, I'll find a quiet spot and teach him a lesson he won't forget. If I knock him down here in the middle of the yard, the other farmers will notice, and I'll pay an arm and a leg.
How come?
Quite simple. We can't rough up the farmers, otherwise Lee makes us pay a heavy fine. That's the way Onar wants it. And the more witnesses there are, the more of a fuss there is. That makes things more expensive. So I'll pull the thing off nice and inconspicuously.
No one really wants to hear that.
Okay, that is what you meant, right, Kaddish? The little talk. So what I see, we don't have any other option than actually now turning in. Okay, good.
Would this package of swamp weed happen to be yours?
Well, I'll be... Where'd you get that?
It's a long story.
Doesn't matter. Really, you're a decent guy. Here, take this as a reward. Have fun with it. First, let me roll a few.
It was his decision.
Alright.
It was quite obvious.
Fair enough.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
And a lot of gold we received.
First I've heard of
1197. That is actually quite enjoyable. That means we have the fee for the monastery.
all that matters is strength.
And that means we can actually now directly go there. Okay, it should be... to the right, or to... This is my hope actually here. I guess the next step would actually be to... I guess there are going to be some quests at the monastery waiting for us in order to join them. And at this point we can actually hopefully spend some learning points into magic to increase our mana. And with that, I hope then the fights are going to be a little bit... Oh, hello. My hope is that we then have more chance in killing the enemies. Hold R, Y. Okay, thank you. Just want to check 45 damage. 40 damage. To look back, okay. That's actually the good point when we are being, when we have one mob behind us, or plenty of them.
Is it really true? It was his decision, wasn't it?
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Okay, here the boss. This should be the lake. Yes, and you check if enemies have given up pursuit. Yep, okay. Good thing. So at the next point there should actually be a shield. At the next, pointing to the monastery, I hope. And this is then a way I actually have not seen yet. And this is something very, very new to me. So I actually did expect a shield pointing to the monastery. Alright, there we are. I wonder...
He never would have thought of that himself.
Did we? I guess we already talked to him, right?
He wants to know.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know. People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
Okay. So, no quest. I think we slept here one time. If I remember correctly.
I agree with you.
Okay, the monastery. There we go. I'm a little bit pumped to little bugger. Okay, we are down to hit points. Where are you? 77. Yep, I'm gonna instantly save. I'm just going to take a look. Okay, this is healing up us. 10. Save. Okay, Kadesh, the last stream was actually very splendid for the fighting system. Except blocking is a little bit dodgy for me, but at least I understood the fighting system. That is very important. Could you please? Ah, it was not attack. Ah, okay. I understand. The critters are eating. They're even eating. Okay. Nice. Okay, since... Okay, there's another giant rat. I gotta keep an eye on everything which we might pick up. Ah, okay, there are even two of them. So the next time when we visit a city, which is utterly necessary, is actually to cook the 16 meat thingies. Did I save? I don't know. Better safe than sorry. Alrighty, there's another mage. Isgaroth.
Hey!
Let's see.
Enos be with you. What can I do for you, wanderer?
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Enos. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Enos and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me.
Show me your wares.
Don't know if the blessing actually is actually worth doing it. Alright. Create Goblin Skeletons. That sounds nice. Small lightning. Sleep. Okay, this one is... Oh goodness, I won't even be able to decide which...
May Innos watch over you.
Which one to... Wait a second. I mean, practically that is stealing. But let's see. Okay, good, he didn't complain. Scavenger. This is the bird thingy. Field Raider. The thing is... about this bugger... I ain't certain if I can take him down. I'll try it. There were a good couple of hits in between. Because of I have the hope, at least this one dude we can bring down. And I'll let him come. Okay, letting the enemy come is very helpful, right? Letting them come at us, and then try to throw in whatever that smoke was, and then let them try to punch. In that moment, we punch them. Oh, come on, one more hit! But it is beatable. One more try. If we would do more critical hits, that would be nice. Or could use... if I would have regenerated the mana in the tavern. Okay, I could... wait a second. Do you know what? Mana bonus 15. Kadesh, I have one more question. I think I asked that in last stream. The agility bonus or the hit point, but the agility bonus is not permanent, right? Permanent, okay. We need more mana. I don't know why I'm currently so focused on this dude. Magic has no max range. Okay, I can fire the fire arrow 2 times. And with a little bit of range. And with the then safely, so to say, switch weapons in between. Hit point bonus. Hit point. Okay, first careful not to fire in the lock. Yep, understood. I'm actually gonna... No, there was a scavenger. I don't want to pull both of them. Okay, I have to say the magic there helped us out immensely. But 80 experience points is quite nifty. Okay, there was a scavenger, which we should actually theoretically take down without... No, okay. I'm gonna leave... Okay, that obviously would have been a good option to actually pull run of them. Anyways. This should be the wonderful monastery, where we are going to lose a lot of money upon entry, but it looks quite wonderful. Very nice. And I think the soundtrack is enjoyable too.
Welcome to the Monastery of Innos, stranger. I am Brother Pedro, a humble servant of Innos and the warder of the gate to the holy monastery. What is it you require?
Now I remember there was something with sheep. Yes. Yep. So we need to go back. I wonder... Is this game so complex? Do they want live sheep? Or can I just slay a sheep? Which would basically probably just give us meat. Okay, we check and then I'll go back.
Tell me about life in the monastery.
We live in the monastery in order to serve Innos. We novices perform the work and study the scriptures when we have the opportunity. The magicians watch over us, and they explore the arts of magic.
I want to enter the monastery.
Only the servants of Innos are allowed to enter the monastery. If you want to pray to Innos, go find one of the roadside shrines. You will find the tranquility to pray there.
What do I have to do to be accepted in the monastery?
If you want to be accepted into the Brotherhood of Innos, you must learn and obey the rules of the monastery. Also, we demand the gifts to Innos from each new novice. A sheep and 1,000 gold pieces.
Now that's a whole lot of gold.
It is a sign that you are beginning a new life as a servant of Innos. When you are accepted, you will be forgiven all your previous transgressions. And consider, you cannot take back the decision to become a servant of Innos.
What are the rules you live by?
Innos is the god of truth and justice, and thus we may never lie or commit a crime. Should you transgress against a brother of the community or steal our property, you will pay a penalty for it. Innos is also the god of law and fire. As a novice, you must show obedience and respect to all magicians of fire.
I see.
Furthermore, it is the duty of a novice to carry out all the work in the monastery for the good of the community. If you are prepared to follow these rules and have the offering to Innos, we are willing to accept you into our monastery as a novice.
I want to become a novice.
You did not bring the required offering with you.
Still, I don't know. Okay. The farmers have sheep. So this is a little bummer. So the farm we were at the beginning had sheep. We just could ask there to buy some sheep. That is actually what I'm gonna try. What a weird offering. I just presume they are going to sacrifice the sheep. And I'm still not certain if it needs to be alive or dead. Try the landowner's farm, it's closer. I haven't seen any sheep there. Okay, then we try it out. Okay. No, that's the wrong way. Okay, the sound always plays when you pass. Alright. I try to remember. Okay, the two boars. I'm not going to engage, I'm not crazy. Okay, here we still theoretically have some digging to do. I think it was a quest for the pirate, which I haven't completed yet.
I used to say that myself.
He doesn't see that.
Okay, this should be the farm. Save is also a good habit, yep. You are, as usual, obviously very, very right. Ah, they're sheep, okay. Obviously you are right, Kadesh. Thank you.
Everything else?
Oh, I can't.
I should not kill it, hopefully. Let's see. He was second in okay, we can only annoy him.
Listen.
I don't have any work for you at the...
Hey, you! What can you...
What do you want?
A sheep. I only want a sheep.
So, who's the nasty guy?
Don't get me wrong, but
Hey! And apart from that?
I'm busy.
Nice conversation. I'm gonna load, don't worry. Fried meat, raw meat, ham, bread. I only want to see if the sheep actually did drop something. But I did block his hits, or some of them. Sheepskin is...
Oh man, my head.
Ah, okay, he survived. Alright, I'm still not gonna do the bad deed here. Where Cypher was, maybe someone can help you with a sheep there. Okay, good point. Okay, the thing is, which is quite important for me, that... I mean, okay, yes, he's no fighter. But the blocking... I blocked a couple of hits, so... Gotta pay attention to the enemy's animation in order to block correctly. And since we are here, it is beginning to get the night is coming. So in order to get it a little bit lighter, I'm gonna spend the night here, and then we are gonna ask around if there or if someone has actually a sheep for us.
You don't have to tell me that.
To the next morning. You are slept and well rested means we have mana back. Okay, quickly out of the dark building.
Hey, you!
Okay.
Show me your...
What can I offer you?
You are useless. Thank you.
It was his decision, well.
How's it going?
The militia has bullied us long. The king may think he...
This guy is useless as well.
Never would have thought of that himself completely. And there's more, believe me.
Show me your wares.
Sure. Help yourself.
What a nice guy. But useless as well.
What with?
Just right if I can wash myself. Bad habit. Let's see if she is... No. I think she's useless too. Not because she's a woman. I thought the farmers would give us no dialogue. Okay, let me try them.
Hey, you! So what is there here in this area?
Just fields and farms, and a bunch of mercenaries. But almost all of them are in the east on Onar's farm. To the north is Sekov's farm. But they only go there to collect the rent. To the southwest is the path to...
Okay, these are useless. I'm gonna talk to the rest of the named farmer. Okay, if some of these guys are actually named. Try the boss owner. Okay, let me try, but he owns the land. But why should he help us? Iona was the other guy who likes us, right? The guy we need to ask if we want to join. No, that was Lee. Lee obviously is not the dude. Ona. Ona's the landowner, right? Where could he be? So I'm confused. Why did I remember Cypher? and not Lee.
It was his decision.
Lena.
He really said that.
Raoul. Gunnar.
And that's the truth.
Weird name. Gunnar.
The wrong people. Don't listen to the wrong people.
Silvio. Oh, goodness sake. Farmer. So this building, definitely not. This is the wheat guy. The other wheat guy. Which we have had a smoke with last time. Or the time before.
That's been known a long time.
He's in the same house as Lee, opposite wing. We are not allowed to go there. At least the last time it was told we can only go right. But let's see. Thank you. Vasily. Oh, we could do so much looting here. And there the owner guy is, and he's ugly.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
You're revolting against the...
Now listen up. I inherited this farm and this land from my father. And he inherited it from his father. I'm not going to allow that greedy imbecile of a king to make off with all that just in order to feed his useless armies. The war with the orcs has been going on forever. And where do we stand? On the edge of defeat. No, I prefer to defend my farm myself. The money that I save this way can pay for my own army.
Yes, I did press the wrong one.
I want to buy a sheep.
What are you doing here then? See a sheep anywhere? If you want to buy a sheep, go out to the pasture. It's to the right of my house. Have Pepe sell you one.
Okay, Pepe. Let me actually see if that spawns a quest.
I don't need a farmhand right now. My people see to everything else. You have no business here in the house, so get out.
Okay, kind guy. What an ass. Okay, Pepe. Let's see. I wonder, let me check something. I'm even gonna save the game. Just wanna check what is actually hiding up here.
I'm not telling you anything new.
Okay, a sleeping area.
So you didn't know that.
Okay.
I'm no better off.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Did he check if we leave the building? No. Can't believe that. Yes, he did. Now he's bloody going away. Okay, Pepe. Pepe. I would...
That's been known a long time.
Farmer. Okay, I needed to look up posture. At least now I know what it means. Which should actually help out to find the stables, so to say. Pasture, yeah. Did not know that word. Here he is.
What are you doing here?
Guarding sheep. And if possible, staying out of trouble.
Doesn't always work, does it?
Nah, especially not with the mercenaries. I'm really glad to be out here in the pasture, although it can be dangerous too.
What's so dangerous in the pasture?
There's a small pack of wolves that roams the area. Lately, the damn beasts have come by and eaten one of my sheep almost every day. A few days ago, I had almost twice as many sheep. I don't want to think what Onar will do to me when he finds out.
Why didn't you tell the mercenaries about the wolves? I thought they worked for you.
Yeah, I know. I should have done that, but I didn't, damn it. And now, with so many sheep gone, I'm afraid to tell anyone about it at all.
But you just told me.
I'm already regretting that, too.
What if I kill those wolves?
You? By yourself? I don't believe it. I'd sooner trust my bellwether to do that.
Forget it. It was just a suggestion. I'll go over to the boys and see what they say about it.
Wait a minute. Okay. You're the greatest and you can take on 100 wolves at once, no problem. Mostly they lurk between the trees near the pasture. I think there were only 4.
Okay, we are obviously going to help him out.
Can I buy a sheep?
Anytime, if you can pay the price. A sheep will cost you 100 gold pieces. If you pay, you can take a sheep, but you have to treat it well.
Okay, we are still going to do something about them wolves, if I can locate them. I will quickly do a little trip to the restroom, and I'll be back in a second. I did kill the wolves? Yes. Okay, good. Did you remember, or did you know that because of the option?
I've done in the wolves.
I don't need you to make a fool out of me. The beasts aren't all dead.
No, we haven't done all of them, Kadesh. Look at this. But he's not gonna... Okay, if those have been the wolves, then I am quite lucky. Because these were young wolves. With the other ones it would have been a little bit more difficult. Heal up, save, and be grateful for the experience points. Is it stealing? So the question is, I'm not certain if these actually were the wolves we intended to kill. I'm just assuming it. Okay, I'm not going to take it. I just want to take a look. Okay, Rusty Sword is... What is the blue thingy there in the back, flying around? Looking like an Irish. Okay, we check if that actually was it. A ghost. Okay. Ghosts.
Hey, you! I've done in the wolves.
You did it! Thank Innos. But now I still don't know how to tell Onar that all those sheep are gone. It's all that damn Bulko's fault.
What did you say about Bulko?
He's one of the mercenaries. It was actually his job to guard the pasture. But instead, he and his pal Silvio hang around Thekla in the kitchen all day. It's that bastard's fault if I don't get paid for weeks because of the lost sheep. I wish I could at least punch him in the mouth for it, but nobody stands a chance against him. The guy's a killer.
Okay, good.
Here's 100 gold pieces. Give me a sheep then.
Good. Then take Betsy. You'll find her in the pasture. Just tell her she should follow you. She's pretty smart for a sheep. Treat her well.
She's Betsy. She's smart, okay. There she is. Let's put her to the test, actually.
Hey, you! Hello, sheep? Come with me.
Oh, one cute little sheep. Oh, how she jumps. That's nice. That's a cutie. Okay. I guess the main thing is we probably should not be attacked. So I should be a little bit careful. Right in front of the monastery there were the 2 or 3 scavengers. It might not be so cool to actually be attacked by them.
Same old thing, all over again.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Can't rely on that.
It can't go on like this forever.
Tell me that.
Sometimes I think I am bloody cursed.
No one really wanted to hear that.
Because shit like that is so many times happening to me. Come on, Betsy, get out of there.
I'm staying out of it.
He really said that.
Can't rely on that.
Of course we got him in the end. Really didn't deserve
I'm not
that.
telling you anything new.
There's more, believe me.
Never asked for my opinion.
No one really wants to
Like this forever.
You don't have to tell me that.
At least you believe everything you hear.
Tell me
Of
that
course
isn't
we got him
true.
in the end.
It had to happen sooner or
At least
later.
you believe everything you hear.
And go further around. Okay, did I already talk to Betsy?
Hello. Come.
Okay, we are going to take this route and not around the dried grass. I still should be a little teensy bit careful. Because the bloody thing is quite slow. And I am afraid if I go too far that it actually is not going straight anymore and gets stuck in between. That's the important part. From time to time, even if I know there ain't no enemy around, I'm gonna need to save the game in case it gets stuck, so we don't need to do everything again. What would I give for a mount or for fast travel?
You hardly know who to believe these days. I couldn't care less.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
That was no big deal.
Okay, to the left side I should be a little bit careful because of the... okay, to the right are the boars, and to the other side, okay, careful. On the other side is actually good that we did go to the monastery before, since we cleared out the way. So we don't need to... I don't know if the critters around actually would attack the sheep, but I feel a little safer having, you know, cleared out most of the way. Okay, cutie. It's good that we, for this quest or for taking a sheep, it's actually quite useful to take a look back. It's good that I know how to do that now. And it's good that enemies don't respawn. It's good and bad, right? At this point it is good. In case of leveling up, it is not that good. Let's not pull, and let's hope Betsy is... Oh, did... Okay, I'm sorry, my voice. The sheep needs to stick a little bit closer to us in order to us passing by the chicken. Or it might be actually now the point to actually pull one and kill one. She doesn't seem to be that smart. At least the path finding is not that smart. Oh, Betsy, please. This might seem a little bit greedy, but I'm gonna try to kill the other chicken. And that is good, that went smoothly. And the other good part is that we now have another stone table. Plus, of course, obviously, the experience points. Please, Betsy, don't get stuck there. Gotta be at least a little bit careful. Okay. And Betsy, baby, please stay very, very close. Okay, and we are just around level 5. I like. Okay, now it's beginning to work out. Okay, what could go wrong right now? Okay, nothing. Whew. Betsy, baby.
I want to become a novice.
I see that you have brought the required offering. If you are truly willing, you are now free to become a novice. However, if you make this decision, there is no going back. Consider well if this is your path.
It's considered.
Yes, I want to dedicate my life to the service of Innos.
Then be welcome, brother. I give to you the key to the Monastery Gate. As a sign of your free decision, it is up to you to open the gate and step through. You are now a novice. Wear this robe as a sign that you are now a member of this brotherhood. When you are in the monastery, go to Parlin. He'll see to your needs from now on.
Will my transgressions be forgiven now?
Not yet. Speak to Master Parlin. He will bless you and wash you clean of your sins.
I have not sinned. Yeah, well, maybe. Okay, novice robe. Which gives, okay, weapon protection, 25, yada yada yada. And the leather armor, okay, obviously, no, it has the same. I'm a little bit confused, it's a bloody robe. And it is better than the leather armor. Okay, I like that. Okay, we have less fire protection. Anyways. I hope that they only eat the sheep and not do something else.
Welcome, you novice. I am Parlin.
I am
a novice. It is not important who you were before. Now you are a servant of Innos. That is all that matters. And with the acceptance into the Brotherhood of Fire, all of your previous transgressions will be forgiven. May Innos bless this man who places his life in his service and wash away his sins.
And now?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. But take your sheep to Opolos first. He will take care of it. You can give your gold to Gorax, our steward. You will find him in the winery. When you have done that, we shall speak about your work here in the monastery.
That's no secret.
So it says in the scriptures.
I'm looking for the Eye of Innos.
I don't know who told you about that, but the divine artifact is not accessible to anyone.
Where is the Eye of Innos kept?
The fewer people know this secret, the better it is protected. Seek for it, and you will not find it.
That's just what I said.
I need to talk to the leader of the Paladins.
Lord Hagen does not receive novices. Only we magicians are permitted to see him.
path of virtue is long and rocky.
How can I learn the art of magic?
You are not here to receive the gift of magic. You are here to serve Innos. But I can show you how to increase your magic power.
How can I serve the community?
First, you will fulfill the duties of a novice. You will work and serve the Brotherhood. But take your sheep to Opolos first. He will take care of it. You can give your gold to Gorax. When you have done that...
That isn't true.
Alright, I guess your option, Kadesh, is going to come up once we got ripped off by the steward.
Hello. You must be the new guy. I'm Opolis. I take care of the sheep around here.
Path of virtue is long and rocky.
Look here, I brought Betsy. Can I leave her with you?
Yes, of course. Good-looking animal. I'll take good care of her.
Those are all just rumors.
Okay. The stupid sheep is not with us anymore. That's very, very good.
Hey, Innos be with you. What can I do for you?
I would like to have that armor.
Why aren't you with the other paladins?
It may seem unusual that I am here. However, we paladins also serve the magicians, for they preach the will of Innos. We paladins are warriors in the name of Innos. His will is our law. At the moment, I am waiting for new orders from the magicians.
And do you already have new orders?
Until then, I still have time to find strength in prayer. May Innos illuminate your path.
That's nothing new.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I actually forgot how this steward is called. Gonna look at the diary in a second. But this guy looks steward. Ah.
For Innos.
Wait a minute.
Can I be of assistance to you?
I've brought a heap of gold.
Ah. You're bringing your offering for Innos. That's good of you, my son. I shall use your offering for the best of the monastery, as it pleases Innos.
What's your task here?
My tasks are many and varied. Not only am I the steward, but I am also the treasurer. Moreover, I supervise the wine cellar, and I'm in control of the monastery's food supplies. So, if there's anything you need, you can always come to me and get it. For a modest contribution, that is.
It's all about money.
Hey!
What do you want?
What are you doing here?
I have transgressed against the precepts of the community. Now I'm waiting for the decision of the High Council, whether I may remain in the monastery.
Tell me what happened.
I took a book from the rooms of the magicians while I was sweeping, so I could read it later. Master Highglass noticed it immediately, of course, and asked me about the book. Out of fear of being punished, I lied about it. But he caught me later when I was in my chamber with the book. He was really angry and informed the High Council. Now they are discussing whether I can stay.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to the mercy of Innos and the magicians.
Okay, so we should not do the wrong things. Okay. Good to know.
How can I serve the community?
Speak to the other magicians. They will give you tasks. I will oversee your work, and when you have fulfilled your duties adequately, you will receive permission to enter the library to study the word of Innos.
Do you have an assignment for me?
Yes, there is indeed something you can do for the community. The novices' chambers could do with a good sweeping. Take care of that.
But that will take forever.
Then you'd better start right away, hadn't you?
That's actually a nice answer. If you tell someone, well, it's gonna take forever, yes, then you better start now. Nice. The thing is, we don't have anything to sweep the ground, right? So I guess that is something we need to buy, maybe?
Do you have an assignment for me?
You novices have worked hard lately, and those who work a lot shall eat a lot too. I'm giving you a key to the larder. You'll find some mutton sausages there. Distribute them among the novices, but fairly. Once you've done that, you can come see me again.
This would be a wonderful place to steal. Gothic best RPG game. Yep, it is good. And nice that you actually tuned in. Although, I'm sorry I cannot read out or pronounce your name. I'm sorry for that. That looks like a library.
Hello. You're also new here, aren't you?
Yes. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 weeks. Have you already been given a fighting staff?
Not so far.
Then take this one. We novices all carry a staff as a sign of our ability to defend ourselves. Can you fight?
Well, I've wielded a weapon or two.
If you want, I can teach you something. However, I have a request.
Hello, Dima. Nice that you're here. Appreciate that.
What request would that be?
Well, one of the paladins, Sergio, is in the monastery at the moment. If you can persuade him to go through a few exercises with me, then I'll train you.
I shall see what can be done. I'm supposed to sweep the novices' chambers.
You've saddled yourself with a lot of work there. You know what? I'll help you. You'll never finish that alone. But I really need a Fist of Wind spell scroll. You know, I got lucky and was allowed to read a book about it. And now, naturally, I want to try the spell. So get me the spell scroll and I'll help you.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell for me?
No, not so far.
Then I'll wait until you do.
I thought by accident we had one. Okay, the thing is, since we paid 1,000 gold to enter, we are quite low on gold, and I
need a few.
Wind Fist. Okay, it's 60. Do you know what? Why not? No, I have not distributed the sausages yet, so we cannot complete that. Okay. We then gonna seek for his help.
About the spell scroll.
Do you have a Fist of Wind spell
Yep,
for me?
we do, buddy.
Here's the spell scroll you wanted.
That's good. Then I'll help you clean the chambers.
Okay, we let him do the work for us.
That's nothing new.
and then talk to the other guys, which have names.
What can I do for you, brother?
Okay, this is angry.
Why aren't you working?
I am permitted to study the teachings of Innos. I seek wisdom in his words. One day, he could choose me. And then, I shall take the test of magic and enter the circle of fire.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos has ordained to take the test of magic. He who passes it is accepted into the ranks of the magicians of fire.
How can I be chosen?
You have no influence on that. Innos alone chooses his novices, and the High Council announces his will.
What is the test of magic?
A test which is announced by the High Council to all chosen novices. It is an assignment in which faith and cleverness are put to the test. All the chosen novices take part, but it is only possible for one of them to complete it successfully.
How can I study the scriptures?
You must gain access to the library. However, Master Parlin will only give you the key if you have first finished your duties.
Who are the chosen?
The novices whom Innos, he who passes it, is accepted into the...
Okay, so we need to finish all our duties. And then we can go to the library. So let's see if this one, Apollos, still has
You don't have to ask me that.
How shall I act here in the monastery?
Never lie to a magician. Don't transgress against a brother of the community. Respect the property of the community. If you violate these rules, you have to pay a penalty to Master Paul.
that we have already had, right? Can you teach me something?
Is there anything you can teach me?
Sure. I used to beat up people. I can show you how to strengthen your arms. But I'd like to learn something about potions, especially about magic potions.
How can I help you with that?
Well, if you work for Neoras, you'll certainly have an opportunity to borrow one of his recipes for a short time. If you bring it to me so that I can take a look at it, I'll train you.
Who are Aegon and Babo?
Aegon takes care of the herb garden. He's also a novice, but he acts like he was the chosen one himself. Babo came to the monastery shortly before you. At first he helped Aegon in the herb garden, but they must have had a fight, and Babo has been sweeping the courtyard ever since.
Do you know what happened?
Not exactly. You'll have to ask them. But Aegon's word has more weight than that of the other novices, because he's the governor's nephew.
There have been all kinds of...
Good. Weird accent, but who am I to judge? Talking with a weird accent too. Okay, we talked to him already, but let's see if he has his
Is there
task.
anything I can do for you, Master?
For me? No. I do not require your help. Pray rather for the well-being of the warriors of Innos who have gone to the Valley of Mines.
What's your job here?
I prepare the paladins for their fight against evil.
What is evil?
Evil is everywhere. It is the power of Beliar, the eternal adversary of Innos. It is the all-encompassing blackness which seems to blot out the light of Innos forever. Beliar is the Lord of darkness, of hate, and of destruction. Only those among us in whose hearts burns the holy fire of Innos will bear the radiant light of Innos into the world and banish the darkness.
But there are only magicians and novices living in the monastery.
That is correct, in contrast to our community which honors the word of Innos. The paladins honor the great deeds of our Lord above all else. We are the representatives of Innos, but the paladins are his warriors, who go into battle in his name and increase his glory.
Is there anything you can teach me?
I am an expert in the magic of ice and the magic of thunder. I can teach you their power. However, I only instruct magicians.
Can't rely on that.
That's too bad. So I'm gonna talk to you later, buddy.
That was no big deal.
Oh, now there, see, the chests, not that I want to steal anything here, but we could have... I didn't learn lockpicking. That's actually too bad. And I assume it would be unwise to get too close to them. Let's see.
So you're the new novice. Well, I assume you have already been given a task by Master Parlin. You know that everyone within the community of fire must carry out his duty according to the will of Enos.
Some citizens of Khorinis have mysteriously disappeared.
Take your tribute to Gorax at the monastery at once. He will handle it further.
The same is true for the investigation of the unusual earthquakes in the northeastern regions of Khorinis. So far, I have not received notice that our intervention would be required. Therefore, we are not going to take any steps in this matter.
Yes, but...
No buts. We shall proceed as we see fit, and I hope even you are going to respect that.
I'm looking for the Eye of Innos.
Anyone who thinks he could not only find the sacred amulet, but wear it as well, is a fool. The amulet itself chooses its bearer. No one save the one who is destined for it will be able to wear it.
I'd be willing to give it a try.
The duty of a novice is to show humility, not desire.
I must talk to the paladins. It's urgent.
And are you going to tell us why you want to talk to them?
I've got an important message for them.
What message would that be?
An army of evil is assembling in the Valley of Mines, led by the dragons. We must stop them as long as we still can.
We shall ponder on your words, novice. When the time has come, we shall let you know what our council decided. In the meantime, you had better see to your duties as a novice. Well, we don't want to keep you from your work any longer. You can go now.
Arrogant fools.
Look, the new novice appears before the High Council. Enos be with you, son.
What exactly is the task of the High Council?
It is our duty to proclaim the will of Enos. Thus, we name the chosen novices who will be put to the test of magic. Even though we lead a retired life, we turn our gaze upon the events of the world, for the Church of Enos represents the highest earthly law.
Ah, so you're interested in what's going on in the world. So what do you think of those dragons squatting in the Valley of Mines, with their army growing every day?
I understand that you are angry, but we must first weigh your words before we take any steps. If we allow ourselves to be carried away and act rashly now, we will achieve nothing. Therefore, fulfill your tasks, and we shall discuss what is to be done.
Okay.
Tell me about the test of magic.
It is the chance for the chosen novices to enter the Guild of Magicians. But only one can pass the test, and Enos alone chooses the novices for it.
When's the test going to take place?
As soon as we have heard the will of Enos, we inform the chosen novices and put them to the test.
You dare to address me, novice? Return to your work.
Okay, the one to the right was actually nice, right? But the other guys are complete.
I've got one more question.
Arrogant fools.
You do not seem to want to understand. I decide when I see fit to talk to you. Who do you think you are? And now, get back to work.
Asses.
No idea, you tell me.
Okay, let's actually talk to him again.
Is there any way I can help you?
No. I've been delivered up to...
Okay, might have been wondered if there might be, if you would have some task for us. Let's...
Hey!
Okay, nothing. Okay, we don't need to do any sweeping because the other novice is doing that for us. I am not certain the key we have, where that is actually going to be needed. That's a little bit of a problem. But I'm just gonna look around and try to find some sausages.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Treasury.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Wouldn't it have been great if I would have... could be... No, I shouldn't steal here, right? Ah, it doesn't... That gives us, okay, 25. Okay. Haven't I just been there? I didn't get any. Okay, I'm gonna take another look at it in a second after I received the 25 experience points. Okay, got that. Before we talk to that dude, I'm actually gonna go back and...
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
I'm sorry, Telemon.
Enos be with you. I've never seen you before. You are new around here.
Yes, I only just joined.
In that case, I hope you get settled here fast. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the Hammer of Enos, along with the Shield of Fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Enos, outside the capital of the realm.
Is the Eye of Enos kept here too?
Of course not. What a strange idea. Nobody knows where that divine artifact is to be found.
What are you doing here?
I am the guardian of the sacred artifacts.
Don't you ever sleep?
What an unusual notion. Of course I don't ever sleep. Enos himself grants me the power which allows me to forego sleep altogether. For how else could I fulfill the sacred duties of guardianship?
Do you really never sleep?
No. If a guardian falls asleep, he has failed. But I shall not fail, for Enos gives me the strength and endurance, and I shall never tire.
Tell me about the shield.
The Shield of Fire was borne by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred hammer of Enos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
So these are actually... Oh, I would like to have them. I just want to see if I can... I'm sorry for that. I just want to see the stats.
Filthy thief, just you wait.
I just wanted to see the stats,
you,
buddy.
Don't try that again, you filthy thief.
Okay, back to the sausages, right? That is what we came here for. And that is what we want to fight. That's a reading room. That's a novice. Okay, here we have ham, apple, wine, fish.
I know nothing about picking locks.
Ah, okay, okay. That was a problem. Since I thought that this chest was locked as well. Too bad. Thank you again, Kadesh, for telling me and letting me... to reminding me that I can actually take a look in that. Okay, here's a novice.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Am I the only one helping you?
No, I've already got some help.
Then I'm in.
Okay, so everyone is helping us out. That's good. Although the sound is not good. Maybe it's just been something with the soundtrack. Of course, obviously. Okay, first one, golden sausage.
That was no big deal.
Hey!
What do you want?
Those are all just rumors.
I'm new here.
So I see. If you still don't have any work, talk to Parlin. He'll assign you some.
What happened between you and Babo?
You shouldn't believe everything you hear. Let's get something straight. I shall go my own way, the way that Innos foreordained for me. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way, and certainly not that simpleton Babo.
We'll get along just fine.
I hope so. Once I'm a magician, I can put in a good word for you.
No one must violate the divine order.
What are you planting here?
We're trying to grow healing plants that Master Neoras can use to brew potions.
Cause more trouble.
Here, I've got a mutton sausage for you.
Sheep sausage, sheep cheese, sheep milk. It's getting so I can't stand the sight of it.
So, do you want the sausage or not?
Oh, give it here already.
A, that was quite a big sausage. B, I don't know whether that was right, since maybe he's just a named novice and complaining, but then actually taking it.
How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks. That's just what I needed.
Should I ask him to help us out too?
I couldn't get away with that.
Not certain. But I remember... Are you kidding me? Could I actually... Okay, I can't find the... I don't want to do that.
Hey, you! Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage like this is not to be sneezed at.
How about a
I wouldn't say no to...
Okay. Why don't we give one sausage to the guy, or the... Not the two guys which are sweeping, but the one... Okay, they're just called novice, so I don't know which one already got one. I want to become a... Okay, this one we already gave one. Nice. Thank you for helping out, game.
Here, have a sausage.
Oh, mutton sausage is great. They taste the best. Come on, give me another sausage.
Then I won't have enough left for the others.
You have one sausage too many anyway, namely the one for you. And what's a sausage among friends? Come on, I'll give you a fire arrow spell scroll for it.
I didn't have...
No, I won't do that.
Man, you're one of those people who are very particular about everything, huh?
Yes. And we were directly told not to give it to anyone else, buddy.
Had to happen sooner or later.
So it says in the scripture.
Would you like a sausage?
Sure, give it here. A sausage.
Okay, 6-1 remain. So one task then actually is done. Nearly done. Let's see, I don't remember. The task, I think, was only to give it to novices, right? So...
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
To the paladin, I don't need to give it.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
Ah, okay, there were 2 novices in the church.
Those are all just rumors.
Or only one remains.
Hey, you! How about a delicious mutton sausage?
I wouldn't say no to that. Thank.
The thing is, where I'm uncertain is if we need to, so to say, deliver all of them sausages, or if we just could now hand it the quest actually in. I'm gonna try that out actually.
I've distributed the sausages.
Really? Then you cannot have put much effort into fulfilling your task. So, either you ate those sausages yourself, or you gave someone more than his share. Listen, since you're new, and for that reason only, I shall let you get away with it. Keep that in mind, novice.
Did I maybe give the sausage to someone who hasn't been a novice? That's probably it.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here, and we sell it too. Orlan, the landlord of the inn, the Dead Harpy, has ordered a shipment. We've agreed to 240 gold pieces for the bottles. Bring him these bottles, but don't let him shortchange you.
You need to have one sausage left. And is it in the end, doesn't it matter that I'm quite certain that I have given all the novices a sausage. Okay, all the not named. What if I give it... I'm busy.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
So you work for Gorax, huh?
All right. Pass the sausage, then.
Don't know if I'm doing the right thing now, but we have a safe game. Okay, this... Ah, okay, this one doesn't want one.
Do you really think?
I've got this mutton sausage here.
Oh, man. Fantastic.
I don't have enough problems.
I'm staying out of it.
Could have told you that.
The Lone Ranger, maybe he wants to have one too.
Hey, you! Here, have...
Good of you to think of me. Usually, I am forgot. You could let me have another sausage.
Forget it. I won't have enough then.
Hey, one sausage. Nobody will notice that. You'll get something for it. I know a place where some fire nettles grow. If you take them to Neras, he'll surely give you the key to the library. What do you say?
No, forget it.
You want to get in with Gorax, huh? It's always the same with the new novices.
No, I just care about the task.
Who told you that?
Been there, done that.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Is this up there? No, this can't be the Eye of Innes. Okay. Can we...
Obedience.
Can we give this dude one? Okay, no. Would have been weird anyway. So this one already has one. Or to be precise, had one. I guess I cannot give one.
Hey, you!
All over again.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
I'm busy distributing sausages.
That'll only
Thanks.
cause more trouble.
Hopefully that...
Okay.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Got that. We are going to save the game again and now hand in the quest. Thank you again, Kadesh, that you actually helped me out there.
I've distributed the sausages.
Really? Then you cannot have put much effort into fulfilling your task. So, either you ate those sausages yourself, or you gave someone more than his share. Listen, since you're new, and for that reason only...
Okay, then. I'm gonna leave it that way.
Do you have another assignment for me?
Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine here. Orlan, bring him these bottles.
Ah, fuck it. I have 2 remaining. Oh. Didn't I? Okay.
You can't go on like this forever.
Innos deals out fair punishment.
Okay, 2 sausages. We gave one to this one. It probably won't make any difference.
Anything's possible.
He really should have known better.
Could have told you that before.
His position.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
Okay. Down here, we gave the sausage to one novice down here and then sent him sweeping. Let's actually have a little look around if we can distribute the last sausage.
Hey, you!
Ah, and we haven't talked to this one, right?
Wrong? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an extremely complicated experiment?
I didn't mean to disturb you.
You already have. Well, what do you want?
Have you got work for me?
Yes, I need plants for my experiments. We raise plants ourselves, but we're all out of fire nettles. 7 blossoms should do. Bring me those. Oh, something else. I'm missing a recipe for creating magic potions. If you find it, I would be very grateful.
I've got some fire nettles for you.
Excellent. I can work with that. Take this Fist of Wind spell scroll for your help.
Oh, if I would have talked to him, I could have saved 60 gold. Okay, you never know that, actually.
Can I learn from you?
I do not instruct novices. If someday you are accepted into the Circle of Fire, then I can show you how to create powerful potions.
Could you brew me a potion?
For a novice, you are certainly impertinent. Go about your duties. You can buy everything you need from Gorax.
Alright, okay, could just... Oh, here's another book. Hello. Okay, then I've already looked at it. Leave it be, please. I mean, I understand the concept of text, textures and everything, but couldn't they have shown some love here? Who would put a bookshelf in front of the wonderful pictures there? Well, or stone figures, anyways.
Hey.
Oh, he wants...
Hey,
we
you.
could give him one.
Would you like a sausage?
Ah, delicious that. Thank you so much, brother.
Okay, then this indication is actually not alright, because it said 0 remaining. But we have 1 remaining. That was actually not confusing me, but this is why I tried to hand in, not that this is an exclusion of any sort, but that's why I handed it before, because I thought we had only 1 left. So it's not completely my fault. Ah, okay, 0, not... Hey, no insults, yes? I thought my stupidness would be entertaining to you. Okay, 1 sausage remaining, which is ours. And now we should be happy.
I've distributed the sausages.
And you have done so fairly. Take these spell scrolls of healing and go back to your work.
Okay, so that was pleasing.
Do you have another? Yes. As you know, we make an excellent wine.
Did you? I didn't know. Did you remember from before, or is there? I guess there's a difference in experience you receive, right? When you do the task good, so to say, or not as good. I honestly don't wanna do the swiping.
He really should have known better.
We are going to save the game and then going to head over to the Happy Harpin Tavern. Ah, you get nothing when he wasn't pleased. Okay. So that is absolutely amazing. So it's worth... okay, that means it is in the end worth really completing the quest good. So that is nice to know. We are now going to head and deliver the wine and get the money. Should be 240 gold. because I, for a second, needed to go out of the monastery. I'm sorry for that. The thing is with the quest completing. Okay. The whoopsie daisies. The quest with the swiping or with the dust removal, whatever, dirt removal. This one, maybe it was wrong that I did task the 2 novices to do it. That might kick us in the butt, and there, the save game, I'm probably not gonna go back all that far, actually. Okay, I think I will be scared here every bloody time. Okay, I will do wine delivery. I'm sorry. Master Gorax wants me to take 12 bottles of wine. The price is 250 pieces of gold, so 12 it is. We have 16. And that's the only wine we have. Okay. So... okay, yes, I said I think the happy harpy before. It is obviously the dead harpy, which makes sense. Sorry, I'm new in town.
That's been known a long time.
I'm bringing the wine from the monastery.
Excellent. That's what I've been waiting for. I've already agreed on the price with Master Gorax. I'll give you the 100 golden coins straight away.
I never knew that.
Are you trying to pull a fast one? The price is 240 gold coins.
So, Gorax warned you, did he? All right. Then maybe the two of us can do a bit of business. Look, I'll give you 100 golden pieces for the wine. You tell Gorax that I pulled the wool over your eyes, and you'll get 4 spell scrolls from me.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. That was no big deal.
I think I'd rather go for the experience points.
No idea. I don't know anything about that. They're from a guest who, forgot him here. Yeah.
You don't have to tell me that. There's nothing you can do about it.
Hey, just give me the 240 gold coins.
You don't want to do business, huh? All right. Here's the gold.
Same old thing all over again.
I have ideas. Okay, I probably should have saved in front of the tavern. I'm sorry, but I do want to know what kind of scrolls they are. I don't think, but if there's one scroll in it which is really, really mighty, that might be at least taking a look and then deciding on what they are. Then we can load and then decide if we take the experience points or the spell scrolls. I think this is the safe thing. So saving is something I need to do way more often. I know. I'm sorry. We will do it, but directly in front of the tavern. On the other side, since we are a novice...
Hey!
Does he anything else? Okay, nothing.
May Innos...
Yes, please. Just let me go. See you in a second. It's actually a very, very good point. I am gonna excuse myself for 1 second once we are at the tavern, but I'm gonna be back then very, very quickly. Alright, before I come back and have forgotten saving, I will save right now. And excuse myself for a tinsy little second. No, not the big one, the quick one. The very, very quick one. Okay.
I'm staying out of it.
I'm a little bit out of breath, I'm sorry. Just a little bit. Let's then... I'm drinking the wine, saved we already have.
Is it really true?
Are you tell...
Alright, sounds fair enough. Give me those spell scrolls.
Alright, sounds fair enough.
Hear the spell.
The thing is, what do we do?
You listen to the wrong people.
I have an idea. We are at 137 gold. If we sell a few items and we go up to 240 gold, it might not be noticed, right?
That was no big deal.
I never knew that.
Okay, we got the Goblin Skeleton, I think.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Same old thing all over again.
Do you really believe that?
Same old thing all over again.
You listen to the wrong people.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
There's nothing you can do about it.
Been there, done that.
I already had the goblin? Okay.
I'm staying out of it.
What do you think, Kadesh? Should I sell the ones we have over and go up to 240? Or should I load again and insist of the complete amount of money? Gold, I'm sorry. That is currently what I'm not certain about. 240 gold. Also, sorry. Get all the gold, okay? That's what you would do.
I used to say that myself.
Alright, get the money. It's all about the money. No, Kadesh, do you see the goblin spell I did not have? Not that it is Oh my goodness. Are you crazy? The light wounds is healing 200 hit points. If I take a look at us, we are now at 99. Well, we still have a little bit ahead of us, right?
I've been known a long time. I couldn't care less.
Hey, just get...
You don't want to do business.
And that's the truth. That's really not my problem. That's no secret.
Is the goblin any good, the spell? I mean, if we are later on at one point where we have more than 10 mana, I wonder, I assume it's never bad to have a second dude with you, right? Who can do a couple of hits or takes damage. So we don't get it, the damage. Not that great, okay. That makes me sad. I thought that was a good spell. Hello, brother. Okay, so we should have fulfilled the task splendidly. When you become a magician, 1 LP equals 1 mana. Alright. You get much more than... Okay, that's amazing. Really? Looking forward. And you will not need scrolls to do magic. Ah, that's even better.
I went to see Orlan.
And? Did you get the 240 gold coins?
We did, buddy. And this is what I actually do enjoy. That we theoretically could say he put one over on me and just try to keep the gold. Very, very nice.
I've got the gold.
Excellent. You're really useful. Take this spell scroll of healing as a reward. Now go and find yourself something else to do.
Anyways, alright. Okay, Gorex is done. I wonder, we have actually put the other two guys to work on the cleaning duty. I wonder what has happened if I'm now going to Parlin. If that quest,
about the novices' chambers.
What he says.
Indisputably. It is not a simple task, but with the help of Innos, you will manage.
It had to happen sooner or later.
As if I don't have enough problems.
No idea, you tell me.
I hate this
You
quest.
already know what I think.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
As if I don't have enough problems.
I wonder what happens
Been there, done that.
if we actually guide all the novices. Get more help. Okay, that's okay.
I need help.
Sure, I'll help. I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
Maybe later. Right now, I can't afford it.
We just ask the other ones and then
I used to say that myself.
I need help sweeping the
Hey, I'd do it, but I'm...
That was no big deal.
I need help.
Hey,
I always act in the name of the
Okay, we sadly enough can't... Okay, I mean, they have a task to do, right? So that in the end makes sense.
Hey! Been there, done that.
That's just what I said.
Hey, you!
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Oh dear. You just got here and you let them make you do the sweeping already? Console yourself. It was exactly the same with me when I first got here. And that's why I'm going to help you. It would be ridiculous if we couldn't handle it.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
That's no secret.
I hate rain. I mean, it is necessary, but... Although the lightning there's... The thunder looked really, really great. Okay, they have a task too.
I need help sweeping the novices' chambers.
Hey, I'd do it.
I need help.
Forget it. I don't have time for that.
Knew that. Okay,
Hey, you!
He really should have known better.
About the novices' chambers.
Indisputably. It is...
No one must violate the divine
the thing is... I don't want to sweep... Can I, Kadesh, can I just now do something else and let them sweep it all out? Or do I do some handiwork by myself? Yes, I'm lazy. Okay, he obviously doesn't... he needs to guard. I would like not to sleep too, like him. You don't sweep, okay. There was still something about the guy who wanted to train us with the staff. Otherwise... I'm not certain what else we can... Ah, okay. Now someone is sweeping there. I like that.
I've got no time for things like that.
Just get enough novices to help.
Hey, you!
I used to say that myself.
Hey!
I need help.
Sure, I'll help. We novices have to... I just need 50 gold pieces because I still have to pay Parlan.
Maybe later. Right now, I can't afford it.
Okay, Parlan. So I guess then this is the novice, or this is one novice remaining.
No one must violate the divine order.
That's no secret.
Okay, we have 33 gold. I would just sell one scroll. And then we actually have the 50 gold to pay, although I honestly, I would not like to, so to say, waste my money on that, but sometimes you need to
a few things.
Need to do things you don't maybe like. Okay, and it's gonna... Okay, 5 of them is gonna be 20. Is there anything else? I don't need any more. Like this. Why not?
I need a few things.
With the weapons, Kadesh. Oh, first of all, of course, thank you for the... completely... The thing is, you know, we are going with magic, right? Thing is, I don't know if I need the woodcutter's axe. Would you sell it? Because in the end it does more damage than the broadsword, right? The other ones, this one can be sold. The peak can be sold. We can sell one pickaxe. Sell it. Okay. Bam. Okay, good. We can sell one bow, now that I see it. And this one does 40 damage. Let me check something. Okay, I fucking sold it. Okay, I wanted to compare them. Anyways, okay, good. Okay, we are over 300 gold, so that's fair enough for me. I'm gonna actually now let him pay him, and then
I used to say that myself.
leather armor. I'm gonna sell that too in a second.
I need help.
Sure, I'll help. I just need 50 gold.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, I'll pay.
Good. Then I'll get...
That means I have an insect flying around here. That is not good. I'm quickly gonna sell the leather. That's one thing I hate.
I need a few things.
Flying insects which fly around your head. Very, very weird. Okay, 38. Nice. Okay. I'm first of all gonna sleep now. So the dark period is over. The dark ages. And then we... Since I have a slight hope that this was actually the last novice we need here, we are afterwards then gonna talk to I did left mouse click was the weird part. Okay, I would say they slept, right? I had a slight hope that we were actually finished. Before I do anything, just in case I wanna be safe here.
About the novices' chambers.
You actually managed to find 4 novices to help you. I think they can now return to their daily work. Well done, novice. You have accomplished the task I set you.
Did I not see it, or did we not receive the HP, the experience points? That obviously is... Or did I not get 100? I didn't see it then. Okay, good.
Can I have access to the library?
You have obtained 5
Thank
medals
you.
for Brother Neras. You have succeeded in finding 4 novices, and thus cleaned the chambers. You have distributed the food to the novices fairly, as Brother Gorax instructed you. You have sold the wine to Gorax's satisfaction. You have certainly worked, but it is your duty to continue serving the community.
I want to increase my magic powers.
Not going to do that now. Okay, I'm gonna save again and then I'll still lurk around in the... okay, we can actually... The lost recipe. Master Nuras is missing a recipe for brewing mana potions. That must be... okay. Opolos. Opolos. Murdoch. I'm bad with names sometimes, in games at least. Okay, then we... the sheep guy. The sheep guy. The strange speaking dude.
I'll get back to that later.
Am I confused? Or did I just not understand it? Okay, Master Nuras is missing a recipe for brewing mana potions. That must be the recipe Opolos wants to take a look at. Okay, and we need to find it, obviously. Ah, okay, and we can maybe borrow it. You got it? But why?
I'll get back to that later.
Okay. You understood what? Okay. So, this is now obvious, but obvious not going to be the thing.
I need a few things.
But we are going to take a look in here. The map node, sleep, great, yada yada, small, mana essence. Okay, he has not. He has an on it, on him. We're again going to have a little chat with the guy down here.
Hey! About your recipe, I haven't found it yet.
Well, in that case, I hope...
Can I learn?
I do not instruct... Then I can show you.
Worth a try, Kadesh? Worth a try? Okay, that was obviously the wrong direction. Okay, that's better.
I know nothing about picking locks. I know nothing about picking locks.
Well, that would be handy, right? Ah! So, first of all, Kadesh, you are a god. The god of remembering. The thing is, we have to do a decision, right? We could... Okay, let's actually see what happens if I have the sheep guy take a look at it. I hate weird sounds. The sheep guy taking a look at it, and then we are going to give it to the dude down here, and let's see what happens. I hope that's only the soundtrack.
So it says in the scriptures.
Tell me that isn't true.
I've got the recipe you wanted.
Good. Then let me read it.
Tell me that isn't true.
Yes, I see. Well,
And there's more, believe me.
Give it
good.
back.
Thanks a lot. If you want, you can train with me.
Only Innos decides what's right or wrong.
Who told you that?
Okay, the thing is,
Can't rely on that.
I guess we are not going to be able to give it back, right? If not, then we can load up and see if this gives us actually more experience points if we would give it to him.
Hey, you! About your recipe. I found it.
Good. I was afraid it was lost for good. Here, take this magic potion as a sign of my gratitude.
Alright, nice. That means we probably... I didn't read, but he gave us the mana extract. 75, okay, nice. Okay, so we slowly are making wonderful progress. I like that. Okay, there still should be the stick fighting thingy quest available, and the prayer for the paladins, and obviously serving the community. If I complete the task for the mages, I will be granted permission to study in the library. So I guess if I can persuade the paladin Sergio to practice a bit of fighting with Babu, he'll train me to fight with two-handed weapons. If that actually is one of the duties we need to do, I don't know. Okay, the paladin... okay. And let me guess, the paladin is going to accept the training lesson once we did the prayers. Might that be it?
Can you go through a few exercises with Babo?
Why doesn't he ask me himself?
I think he's shy.
I see. Good. If it means so much to him, I shall train with him every morning for 2 hours. We begin at 5 o'clock. Tell him that. May Innos illuminate your path.
Alright. Good. On the others hand, say a prayer for the paladins.
You have prayed for my brethren. I want to thank you for that. Tell me what I can do for you.
Let me share your fighting experience.
When you fight, always make sure that no one can attack you from behind.
That's obvious. Okay.
May Innos illuminate your path.
Thank you, buddy. So we did say the prayer, didn't pay any gold. And now we need to find the Babbo, or whatever his name was. Okay, I think this guy was it, right? Babbo.
I talked to Sergio. He's going to train with you every morning for 2 hours, starting at 5 o'clock.
Thanks. What an honor for me. If you want, I'll also show you the secrets of combat.
Same old thing all over again.
I'm ready for training.
You already know what I think.
Not gonna happen.
I'm staying out of it.
Okay, prayer for the paladins, we did.
Things I could tell you.
Hey, you!
Who told you that?
Can I have access?
You have obtained fine at all. You have found Brother Near. You have succeeded in you have distributed the you have sold the wine. Yes, you have worked enough. Now it is time for you to study the teachings of Innos. Speak to Master Highglass in the library. I hereby give you the key.
It was his decision.
Okay, it is working out good.
That'll only cause more trouble.
For my surprise. No. Down here was the treasure room. The treasure room.
That's nothing new.
Tell me that isn't true.
I never would have.
Ah, and thank you for that, Kadesh. We are going to talk to him about the prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we can't.
No one must violate the divine order.
I'm staying out of it.
Or do we need to pray to really pay something there?
I'm staying out of it.
Can't go on like this forever.
That was no big
Okay.
deal.
Never mind.
Things I could tell you.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Before we talk to that dude, okay, it doesn't say anything, the second circle, about getting experience points, so I assume we are not getting them if we maybe already have read them. Yes, it's the same, right? Let me actually check. We are at... Not all book stands give XP, okay. Here, but I think now we received experience points. I don't know. Okay, I'm still gonna go through all of them. For the little help, for the little hope to receive. It's about the test of fire. The fourth circle, you mean? Okay, runes of the fourth circle and the ingredients required to create them. Oh, not this one. Okay, then the one to the right. Okay, I guess this is not the one you meant to. Then it is even the one on the back. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, the test of fire. Though a novice may feel ready to submit to a test of magic, he may not necessarily be chosen if, however, he has given his decision ample consideration and if he insists he is accorded the right to demand the test, and no magician may deny it to him. But not only must he pass the test of magic, he must also find enlightenment through the fire. If he insists before the High Council, he shall be submitted to the test of fire. The test should challenge the wisdom, strength and dexterity of the novice. Therefore he must pass 3 trials, each of which is set before him by a magician of the High Council before taking the oath of the fire to join the pact with the fire. Such is the will of Innos, and so it shall be done, the High Council. Okay. I am intrigued. I don't want to do the test. It sounds... it feels like a lot of effing up, actually.
What with?
Hey, what can I do for you, novice?
I've come to read the scriptures.
I understand. If you can ever make some time between your tedious studies, come to me. There is yet another matter for which I could use a discreet novice.
You have an assignment for me?
Yes. It's about this crazy Ignaz. He lives in Corinus and experiments with various potions and healing drafts, but also magic spells. And that's exactly what worries me. I ask myself if his magic is pleasing to Innos. In order to test this, I need some of his spell scrolls. I want you to go into the city and obtain 3 of his spell scrolls for me, but not a word to anyone. Is that clear?
Sure.
Here are 150 gold pieces. That should cover your expenses.
What exactly is your job?
It is my responsibility to train mages in the art of spherical manifestation.
What does that mean?
Well, I teach them how to summon creatures or beings from other states or spheres. This is usually called summoning, although this expression alone is insufficient for the art of calling a servant. Furthermore, I own some interesting spell scrolls which Gorax does not have, but I only make them available to members of the Order.
Alright, okay, so we will have to go back to town. What I wonder...
I used to say that myself.
Isn't he not talking about that guy? Igaraths? Probably not. Okay, but this is actually, you guys, the perfect spot to actually stop for today and go on Sunday. Right? That's perfect. Yes. Then we will... Ignatz. Okay. It's the shorter name. Alright, good to know. Okay, thank you, Kadesh. We will do that on Sunday. Looking forward to that. Well, this is so cool. Do you know what? I'm really, really surprised about this game. To be honest, it took a little while to get into and to get not only used, but to really get to it, but it grew on me, so it's a cool experience. Thank you for the tip. So, for anyone who has actually watched or is watching this afterwards, I thank you so much. It means the world for me. Kadesh, thank you for tuning in and helping. Meek, thank you for tuning in as well. It really, really means the world for me. And have a wonderful weekend, and I see you on Sunday. Goodbye.